Welcome back, Pixel of 21 here, in our playthrough of the Abraxas of Malfoy's family. Our goals are to take over Normandy as wizards and to spread the wizarding culture and religion in France. Maybe one day take over France as a whole. So when we left off last time, we were waiting for the claim on Rowan to come through so that we could attack the Duke of Rowan and maybe get one of his titles. So that's what we're waiting for. Once that comes through, we'll be able to begin the battle for taking over Normandy. So as we left off last time, we had a kid, we had two children. Abraxas Malfoy was a grandson born to my son. He looks like he's very crap. Maybe when he goes to Hogwarts, he'll get better trained. And we also had a daughter, Willow Malfoy, who's much better at magic, but she's a half-blood, so I won't be doing really too much with her. So let's take a look at the people who have gone to school. Normally, if we check abroad, we can see who they are. We have Armando Caro. He's a student at Hogwarts. He decided to have Slytherin. That's very like his dad. His dad is a master of the dark arts. So
It's 2 o'clock.
I find that that's appropriate. And if you look in his direct code, we have Merlin Emery. Merlin always ends up as a prefect of House Slytherin with magic level 10, and that's just brilliant with the Dragon Lord traits. Now, if we don't get anyone married to Merlin, this Dragon Lord trait is just gonna like fizzle out, just gonna die off. So I normally like to make sure that someone is married to Merlin in order to make sure that his dynasty does not die off. So let's just quickly get Debutant that we can send over to Merlin to be married to him. So if we go to the court, there we go. Merlin Emery arranged a marriage between him and Valentina. So let's send that off. Now let's look at the other schools in case one of them have more students. So over here we have books, but we have Domstrang Institute, and it does not seem that there are any teachers over here right now. Not any students, but as time goes on, as time progresses, they get sorted into the different families, and the book's baton also does not have anyone over yet. I don't really care whether those people die because they're like quite minor characters in the books, so I'm not gonna be able to send anybody over to be married. So if you check out Kara here, yeah, they always have the wizarding culture. Sometimes they will get like the wizarding like culture as well, and then they'll be called off until this family down here, House Shacklebolt, actually normally takes over. And I really like this family. I like their tray character design with like the stuff on their head and stuff. I like the way they were included into the mod. So there we go. Theo the Shacklebolt. He's gonna grow up. He's probably gonna go to one of the schools up here as a pure baller. Maybe we'll send down a marriage to them. So if you look over here, we have the centaurs. So centaurs are managed in the mod. They have their own culture pack, and she's pregnant, so there's gonna be a centaur dynasty in the mod. We could also look around for other magical creatures. If you look over here in actor, we actually have the giant. Oh no, looks like he's incapable. He must have been damaged. That's quite awful. But at least he did manage to have a child, so we'll definitely be able to continue the marriage bloodline of the giants. So I'm not sure if there are any other creatures that hold land in here. I haven't been able to check and see, but maybe if we sort by culture, be able to see whether there are any other things. So it's part of the creatures. So maybe if I see my creature group, but since I'm not that kind of creature, I'm not gonna be able to see other creatures. Maybe if you can just scroll down. I think that will take too long. That would definitely take too long. So I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna do some more research to see the other like magical creatures in the game, and I will show them off to you next time. Maybe as the mod goes on and more of them are spawned in, we'll be able to have something to do. Now let's start the game and get right into it. Okay, so now we've had Merlin been married off. So I like to add some like element of like to have interaction with you people. So if you have any suggestions for the playthrough, be sure to tell me. Maybe ask me for like a special character they want to add to my code something, and I'll definitely have to take a look at that, see what I can do. So yeah, so the mod is going on right now. I feel like things aren't gonna really kick off until I've been able to get my marriage started. So yeah, this content has been going pregnant on. But we haven't really done anything with the intrigue focus so far, so let's start looking at that. Let's go over here and spy on him. Maybe we can find a way to just kind of like force him to give it to us, maybe force him to give us a title. So my trustess needs to keep a very close eye on the activities of Duke Richard of Normandy. A very close eye indeed. Right then. As a child, realm incognito for a lark, mingling with the common folk. He will only be protected by loyal friends in his adventure. A great opportunity to have him abducted. Oh yeah, I think that would be a great opportunity. Maybe torture him in the dungeons a little. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking that out. So yeah, yes, it will suit my purposes marvelously. So hire some thugs to go like knock him out. Although apparently slow guard and so much attempts. More wow, this is awful. That was a great opportunity to kidnap him, maybe do some experiments on him. So I'm very disappointed that that did not go through. But I guess we'll just continue to spy on him then. So yeah. Well, this part really isn't working out too much. No one is willing to join. Actually, I have been able to get one. Let's send a gift over to him. Maybe bribe him into coming over. So we're gonna need to have. Should we gonna be a scholar or a hunter? I feel like we're gonna go with the scholar stuff. I prefer to be a scholar than to be a hunter. So as this is trying to go through, we're gonna be looking around. Maybe I know a way that if you send them to improve relations with someone else, they might just come over to join. So if we sort by opinion with me, we'll be able to see who is good to add. Highest power over here, we have this Carling over here. He doesn't really hate me too much, so, and his court is over in the Duchy of Champagne. So if we send our spammer, if we send him over to improve relations, we might just be able to fabricate a claim and have him join over. And we're gonna send our plot master over here to increase the power of the plot in his county. So we're gonna send him over here to build a spy network. So once we can get three people over here, we'll be able to fire off this one. So we already have a plot power of 71.6. So we're just waiting to get two more people, and then we'll be able to do this. And there we go. I've become an aspiring poet. I'm definitely gonna work on that. I like to have that like family, as I like to be a pretty smart person when I play my games. So let's take a quick look around. Let's see what's going on over here. We have this family. Okay. Alright, yeah, this looks pretty good. And if you notice something, I noticed that regular mudbloods do spawn. So when I take a look at the schools once in a while, I find like all the strange people, all the strange families that weren't originally magic start to be magic. Oh, here we go. Roger Van Lincoln has had a child. It's very good. Congratulations, Harry Van Lincoln. And that was actually, I think, is the half child to my daughter, Malfoy. So that's pretty cool. So before my child goes to, it's like a couple of years, a whole bunch of years before we're able to send our kids over to Hogwarts. So it's gonna have to be patient and wait for them to grow up so we can start sending them over. And if we look, let's see whether my daughter has been able to have a child to carry on the dynasty of Salazar Slytherin, because I definitely like it because he has Parcel Mouth, and without him Parcel Mouth would die off. So I want to make sure that there are many kids available for Parcel Mouth's curve, and it seems like she has had a daughter, Aileen Slytherin, so she's blood of Slytherin. And I find that it's normally the sons that carry on the Slytherin stuff, not the daughters. So it's very annoying. But most sons normally, because he has about 80% chance of inheriting Parcel Mouth. So my daughter is not pregnant right now, but I hope she does have more children. Oh, and it seems that I have had a child. Oh yeah, I remember being told that my wife was pregnant. So she has magic level 3, I have magic level 7. So we should have, I'm going to go with magic level 5 for our child. I'm not really sure how the system works, but I kind of feel that it's a mean between the two adults. So there we go. We've had a daughter. My child is pregnant. And then if you look over here, it's not Zachariah overly slow. So congratulations to that family as well. Now if you look at it, it seems that we are able to go on another quest. Since we have magic level 7, 8, 9, 10, we have 3 more quests, which seems that we will be able to reach magic level 10 if my character does not die off first. I thought I bribed someone to come to my stuff. Oh, there we go. So let me just send a gift to him. And if you scroll further down, this guy should join. I don't know why he hasn't joined yet, but he should join. So invite to plot, send that over. I did tick automatically invite plotters. So that's why I'm just surprised that it did not come over. So alright then, let's carry on. And yeah, as I was saying before, since we are magic level 7 and we can go for 3 more quests, we should be able to end off at magic level 10 and maybe learn a couple more spells. So let's go on another quest. And I think this time we're just gonna ignore. We're gonna ignore what happens. So we're gonna choose a companion to ignore. Maybe we can get one more bastard child if we pick the maiden. We're gonna go for one more bastard child. And I'd like to pick this because it also gives us the ability to maybe get a marriage between the two people. So that was nice. I like to fill out my call like that. So we're gonna go north this time. So let's just wait for that to come back again. So let's make a move, and oh my gosh, it would have been nice if I had another bastard daughter, but it seems like that is not going to be. Let's like to have like some bastards around to fill out my quad, maybe because they normally end up with high martial or high intrigue, so they make very good people who can just sell them off for alliances, because I don't really care about their blood status. So alright then, my liege after being converted, I have tech to convert to Catholic. What? That is very foolish. You already have a child. Oh, I feel like that would never happen. It's definitely no. Who dares mess up like this? No way. I'm gonna demand her to come back to the religion immediately. We cannot have Catholics in our court. We're gonna burn us at the stake and stuff. Just because we're general as we wait for this to actualize. So I feel like we just need about one more backer before we can do this. Let's just auto invite plotters one more time. Maybe see if that will fire off now. So let's invite, who was it? Duke Folks. Invite him to our plot. So as I said before, this time we're gonna watch the ritual, because I know a pretty cool event that happens. So I'm just gonna show this off to you. So let's watch the ritual. Fight our companion. She has a magic level of 6, but we are magic level 7, so this should be easy. We should win. So let's cast Periculum on him, and I'm going to show this to you 2 times. But the first one is kind of dangerous, so I'm going to go with the second one first off, and then maybe next time I'll show you the one that's a bit dangerous in case my character should die off. Looks like we actually had another magical courtier. So Alenka, she's a Mudblood. She has a sister, Emily, who's also a Mudblood. Alright, that seems pretty cool. It's nice that the families are being carried on. So here we go, the cave. Adventuring for many more days, you come to a dark cave at the foot of a green mountain. Within the abyss of the cave, you see a dying flame. Pause, you can say hello, no one replies. So let's cast Lumus. Okay. So it seems that there is... So we can either answer a riddle, take the book, or take the gold. Well, we don't really have need for gold. And I know the book gave us a spell, but I want to see what other events we're gonna get. So let's gonna answer the book, answer the riddle. So turn us on our backs and open our stomachs. You shall be the wisest of men, though at stare or lummox. Well, a clam has pearls inside. So I think we're gonna go with a clam. Oh, damn it, it was wrong. All of a sudden, the statue started moving. What was once stone is now flesh. If fits come down hard on your head. Damn it. Looks like we got the wrong one. Oh, that is very disappointing. Extremely disappointing. What could that have been? What could that have been? I'm surprised that was wrong. I was so convinced. Well, basically, because I know that the end of that event line is very, very cool. I wanted to show it off to you guys, but it seems that we won't be able to do that. Oh well. That's called bizarre and positive truth about Duke sexual preferences. How should I use this juicy information? I think we're gonna go with inform his league, King Hughes of France. Maybe he might just take his title and give it to us instead, since we're the ones that gave it to him. So that would be very nice indeed. Now we're gonna have to look for just one more person. If we can find one more person to back our plot, it should be perfect. Because of what we told King Hughes, he's now willing to give that. So that's very good that we chose to do that. It's very good. So let's just send him a gift. Okay, once I come back from my quest, I will send him a quiz, and that will be very good. He has been publicly denounced and humiliated. So I'm very proud of myself for doing that. That was quite good foresight. And once we return from our quest, we should be able to get a claim on the county of Normandy and launch an attack. We have about 2,000 men, so I feel like we'll definitely be able to easily take over. So I woke up at last, no remember how I got there. That's my first scientific. Ouch. So we lose streets on a quest. That's very disappointing because we weren't able to increase our magical level. So maybe next time I'll be more careful about that. So I sent him a gift. 171 gold? Wow, that is a lot. But I think it's for a good cause because we'll be getting a new title. So let's just send that in and invite him to join our plot. He says yes. And now we should have 3 plotters and even more. Let's send a gift. It's always nice to increase plot power so that we can get it. And it seems that since I said this, people are starting to hate this character, and so because of that, they're now gonna be joining my plot. So it was very good. That did turn out very well. But since we don't have enough gold left to bring anybody else in, but I feel like with this guy it should be enough, so I don't really mind too much. Again, there's no one else we can bring in. But yes, some guys already have. So let's just wait for these people to join, and then we'll be able to send off, I think, the 90% chance one. So that will be great. And we've had a son, Oswald. He's a pureblood, so he can carry on the dynasty. He's pretty good, and he's ill. Oh, I hope he doesn't die. It will be very disappointing if he should die. So yeah. There we go, 101%. We can fabricate a claim on the douche. Why can't I use this one? Let's have 5 backers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Sheesh. Okay, let's look around. How much is this guy asking for? He's asking for 44. It's gonna be a while before we get that. Maybe he can find a cheaper person, maybe. Or we can't get a loan. I think in order to just give me something to do, because it has been a while since we got the plot, we won't be able to fabricate any claims yet. So I think in order to just get this moving along, I'm just gonna give myself the exact amount, nothing more, nothing less, so we can carry on with the series. So there we go, cash 44, and now I'll be able to send that off to this person. So send him a gift, and there we go. We can now invite him to our plot. 114%, and we can send off the quest to get a claim. I am not convinced. No, I'm sure it's up to something. And very soon we'll have our claim anyway. So we'll fabricate a claim additionally with the aid of a fellow. We have managed to fabricate. Yes. So there we go. We now have a claim on the Duchy of Normandy. Sorry. So let's see. 2,000 men versus his 2,300 men. Well, we haven't really learned any spells that will help us, but I feel like we are strong enough. To take over. So we have succeeded with this plot. Let me just take a quick look around. Let's see if there's something that I can do to increase our chances. Let's get him to. It must have been a mistake. Let's him to get money, because now I'm not sure we can support 2,000 troops with the amount of money that we have. So we're gonna wait for a while for our cash to build up. Maybe wait for a couple of months. So once we have enough gold, we'll definitely be able to fire off the event, and that would be great. I'm gonna give it just a few couple of months, and we'll then be able to fire off and finally begin the war for Normandy. I feel like at this point, I feel like that should be enough. So yeah, let's go ahead and declare that war. But you know what, that will be in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check back in next time to see what happens, and lots of love. Goodbye.